Happy Tree Friends is well known for its recognisable art style and likeable characters, and of course its comical, creative and over the top deaths. Here was my top 10 worst Happy Tree Friends deaths. The deaths I have chosen offer how gruesome they are or how bad it would be to experience, and this is all in my opinion. But keep in mind, if you don't like cartoony blood and gore, this video is not for you. 10. Shifty from See What I Found. Lifty and Shifty are in a submarine, and it ends up above an underwater volcano, and the submarine starts to heat up. After Shifty leaves Lifty to die, the heat causes the coins in his hat and pockets to melt. Nine. Disco Bear from Dogging It. Whistle the dog attacks Disco Bear and then pulls out his intestines, which look very painful and unbearable. 8. Shifty from Milking It. Shifty spots a windmill and then the blaze rips off his lower torso. His intestines gets caught around his spine and the windmill blades, leading to a painful death. 7. Lumpy from Letter Late Than Never. Lumpy falls off a cliff and then the tortoise bites his foot and starts to eat him alive. 6. The Mole from Don't Yank My Chain. Mole is with Handy on a log heading down a river, until a saw cuts Mole's head in half. 5. Handy from The Way You Make Me Wheel. Handy puts a new wheel on Lumpy's car, but Lumpy reverses into his truck while Handy is in between, causing him to be crushed and pulled under the new wheel. 4. Petunia from As You Wish. Petunia is dusting her lamps till Lifty and Shifty falls through her roof with coins. The coins then get launched at Petunia and go through her body, and then a rocket also goes through Petunia's body. 3. Giggle's first death from Blast from the Past. Giggles gets launched off her swing due to the engines of a plane. She then lands into a dumpster, but then the garbage truck picks it up with her inside, causing Giggles to scream and panic while being crushed. 2. Sniffles from A to Zoo Part 1. Sniffles wants Lumpy to take a picture of him while standing next to a baboon, but then the flash from the camera scares the baboon, causing it to attack Sniffles and rip him apart, causing Sniffles to have a very slow and painful death. 'But before number 1, here are some honourable mentions. At number 1 I have 2 here, because I felt like one can't be above or below the other, due to these being the worst for different reasons. The first is for how painful the death would be to experience, which is Sniffles from Tongue in Cheek. The older son Ant rewires Sniffles' ant-sized helmet that copies his movement, and the ant forces Sniffles to do great harm to himself, which causes him to have a very dragged out and painful death. And the second at number 1 is because of how bloody and gruesome it is, which is Petunia from Wishy Washy. Petunia gets dirty water on her body. She then becomes so desperate to remove it, and her only option is to use a potato peeler, but ends up also removing the skin. She then sighs in relief after removing a lot of the dirty water, but due to her blood loss, she falls over and dies. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. A comment would be greatly appreciated.